Good evening. This is Santa Claus on August 21, 2025, bringing you today's stories from around our precious world. My goodness, what a day of news we have to share together as we approach the final months before my busiest night of the year. Speaking of Christmas, my heart is troubled to hear about the tariff situation affecting the Christmas decorations industry. The folks who bring joy through lights and trees are facing difficult times, with many having to take out loans against their homes or lay off workers due to unexpected costs. As Jami Warner of the American Christmas Tree Association said, "This is a happy industry, and this is a pretty unhappy time to be in it." Remember, my dear friends, while decorations bring sparkle to our celebrations, the true spirit of Christmas lives in how we care for one another, especially in challenging times. Now, turning our gaze to diplomatic efforts, I'm following with hope the ongoing peace negotiations between Russia and Ukraine. Though Foreign Minister Lavrov's recent statements suggest challenges ahead, particularly regarding security guarantees, we must never abandon our prayers for peace. Every day this conflict continues means more suffering for innocent families. As we know in the North Pole, genuine peace requires goodwill from all sides. Meanwhile, across the globe, the European Union and United States appear to be making progress on their trade relationship, with plans that could reduce tariffs on European automobiles while opening doors to new potential discounts for steel and aluminum. This cooperation reminds us how much more we can accomplish when we work together rather than apart. My friends, I must share concerning news about North Korea, where reports indicate a secret long-range missile base near the Chinese border. How my heart yearns for a world where resources are directed toward feeding the hungry rather than building weapons that threaten our global family. Let us pause for a moment and reflect on the devastating floods in Pakistan, where nearly 400 precious souls have been lost since August 14 alone. Over 700 people have perished since June due to flooding and landslides across this South Asian nation. The people of Pakistan need our prayers and support as they face more predicted downpours until Saturday. Remember, every act of compassion, no matter how small, can bring light to those experiencing darkness. In a development that offers a glimmer of hope, Syrian and Israeli officials met in Paris to discuss security arrangements in southern Syria. These U.S.-mediated talks focus on de-escalation and non-interference, reminding us that even in regions with long histories of tension, dialogue remains possible. Germany is looking toward the future, recruiting at the Gamescom video game convention and visiting Indonesian schools to find healthcare workers. Finding meaningful work for young people and caring for the elderly and sick are both noble pursuits that build stronger communities. In energy news, Russia expects to continue supplying oil to India despite warnings from the United States. At the same time, parts of Russia are experiencing gasoline shortages after Ukraine struck several refineries. This complex web of energy dependencies reminds us how interconnected our world truly is. Quite troubling news has emerged from Brazil, where police documents suggest former President Bolsonaro had planned to flee to Argentina and request political asylum. He now awaits a Supreme Court ruling about an alleged coup attempt. Finally, in a development that raises many questions, Uganda has agreed to a deal with the United States to take deported migrants, provided they don't have criminal records and aren't unaccompanied minors. Uganda's Minister Henry Okello Oryem expressed concerns about integration, asking how they could integrate people unwanted in their own countries into local Ugandan communities. As we reflect on today's news, let us remember that behind every headline are real people with hopes, dreams, and struggles just like our own. Whether facing floods in Pakistan, conflict in Ukraine, or economic hardships at home, may we approach each situation with compassion and understanding. Until tomorrow, this is Santa Claus wishing you peace, love, and goodwill toward all.